The Outdoor Research Revolution sensor gloves are the gloves that I use on my normal expeditions across Greenland, up on Denali, and in Antarctica. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about these gloves and why I chose them for my expeditions. As you can see, they are the Gauntlet Style. One of my YouTube subscribers asked Gauntlet versus glove. For the heavier gloves, I always want Gauntlet, and let me show you why. The nice thing about these gloves is they have the idiot cord. No offense, but if you drop your glove in the wind and it blows away, that's what they call you. So what you do is you simply put your hand through this bad boy and you can put your hand in the glove. Now, Terry Williams in our expedition, talk about two friends and polar bear, he did not have idiot cords on there, so we created some out of paracord. He lashed it into one of the loops of his gloves and then put it through, and that way, when it was super windy, it didn't go shoom and lose his glove. So that was a good, thank goodness there. You can see that this is about 6 or 7 inches long. And there we go. Now this size is XL. That's what I wear, and I'll explain why I wear XL even though I don't have XL hands in a moment. But these sensor gloves are very nice. They're comfortable, they're thick without being too thick. I've got the Outdoor Research Alti gloves. They're a little bit too thick. It's really wearing to wear them because they're just too thick. Now, I believe OR claims that this is now vegan leather instead of regular leather. If that means anything to you, cool. If not, whatever. These guys survived a month and a half in Greenland. As you can see, these are the exact gloves I wore. So these aren't just like bought and I reviewed them. I actually have these and wearing them in my book. But they have the nice nose wipe fabric. After the 50th time of your snotty nose pouring out, you can wipe that bad boy. It's got, and this is a little bit rougher, but it's got this super soft cloth here, so you can, oh yeah, that's super good. Now the Gauntlet Style here, it is possible to tighten these bad boys up and really keep the wind and the misery out. But generally I don't do that because then I can't get the glove off and it's harder to get it back on. So that's a bit of a fight. So I just leave it, not that loose, somewhere in between, just so it's totally neutral. That's not that big a deal. And it's got a newer design of pull cord. So you grab here, you pull, and this completely seals it up. And this is why I like the Gauntlet Style, is I can put this, and watch, I pull and release, it's super nice, is whatever jacket I'm wearing, I have this here. I jam my jacket into the gauntlet rather than trying to put my jacket over, like over the glove. It's so dorky and painful, my personal opinion. And then all you do is do this, you pull, boom, easy to do. Now, can you do that with both gloves, hands on? Absolutely. Full disclosure, Outdoor Research doesn't know me. I didn't get these gloves for free. I paid for them. You just pull this here. Pull this here, easy to lock it in. To escape, you just pull this little lock here, pull this little lock here, and voila. Nice thing too is these gloves have a little pull loop. I haven't torn them yet. They are bar tack sewn on, so that is really good there. That's a really nice feature. But I would get them on and I would just go and grab them. And then the other loop, all you could do is just grab it here, pull it in, and voila. They fit very well on my fingers. For the middle finger, ring finger, pinky is a little bit dorky, but the middle finger is the basis and the index finger works well. My thumbs go all the way to the end. Now, I did not wear these gloves barehanded, and there's an absolute critical reason why. The Vigor liner gloves, the new OR liner gloves, are what I used as my base glove all the time. And I'm going to stand right here. And what I did is I always had these on. Now, this is a pair that went with me across Greenland, as you can see. Let me get some more light on that. As you can see, handled pretty well. I mean, they don't really smell anymore, but it took like 5 launderings to get them cleared. And now I can feel the pills in there. That's pretty normal. They don't exactly fit my fingertips, but that's okay. And what I do is I always, you can see they're a little used up there, is I have these on, and then I use my Or gloves here, let me loosen that up, as a double glove. That way, that's the reason I buy the XL. That's what I told you, is I bought the XL. I'm going to show you the sensor in a moment. Hang on. Is I use the Vigor lightweight gloves, which are the XL size, and then the XL gloves. And now I've got a double line glove that is super warm and spectacular. It'll handle down to about -20, -25 degrees Fahrenheit, or -30 degrees Celsius in 40 and 50 knot winds. That's about the max that I can handle in these. But the reason that I have these is that when we're messing around or I need to take my glove off, I would take my glove off. Of course, I did have the idiot cord on. And I would literally be able to hold my glove in my armpit and use my fingers not exposed to the snow and the frost biting air. So if I need to go to the bathroom or something, I could literally do this. Usually I wouldn't pull my glove off, and I would have it here. I would just do this, put them in my armpits, stand around, do my thing, come back. Or if I was helping Terry with something or Terry was helping me, we'd do that too. And then just put the gloves back on. And wow, they are warm, so highly recommended here. And now I'm going to show you the other thing, is in theory the sensor glove works. It works okay. So let's see if I can get my phone. Oh hey, check it out. It definitely works. You have to use a very fingertip here, but I can get it into camera mode, or I can get it into flashlight mode, maybe? Nah, that doesn't work as well. The double press doesn't work as well, but not too shabby. Certainly better than nothing. So the sensor on these works pretty well. A lot of times I just use my nose, but these are pretty good. Let me show you the weight and the length of the XL gloves, just so you know what you're getting in for. If you decide to get the XL gloves are, all right, they are 14 inches long from the middle finger all the way to here. The idiot cords are total 5.5 inches long, or with the loop here. The width of the glove is here, so about 6 inches wide. And then as far as weight goes, I'll show you how much these gloves weigh. They're not ultra heavy, but they're definitely not light, and that is okay. Let me lock it in there. All right, so these gloves weigh 248 grams or 8.8 ounces. So about half a pound or a quarter kilo. Very reasonable for Gauntlet style gloves. That I had 2 pairs in Antarctica that I wore through, and you know, that's Antarctica. Greenland was a month. And I expect these guys will last a long time. My ones from Antarctica, I wrecked one pair because the ski pole finally ground through them. The other pair I've had until maybe 3 years ago, and I bought these, so even though they're expensive, I expect these to last a really long time, so they're an excellent investment. Check out my gear at aaronlindsdu.com/Greenland so you can learn more about the gear and the links and everything about it. Thank you very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe.